Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Pi Records, and I'm here with the cool guys from the Bloat Floaters. How are you guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good to meet you. So first, before we go any further, why don't you introduce yourselves and what instruments you play?
I'm CJ Smith. I play the bass.
Chuck Smith. I play the drums.
And I'm Clifton Mormon the third, and I play guitar.
Awesome. So you guys are from Stockton, like you said, and that's quite a ways in between San Francisco and like Portland, Seattle. Where do you guys fit in the music scene, inside or outside of Stockton, California?
Right now, I mean, it's pretty cool because we have a real punk rock influence. So we're accepted across the board, basically. But yeah, it's been with our style of surf music that we play. It's a toss up. One night we might be playing for the wine crowd. I call them the wine crowd. Yeah. And the next night it might be just, burned out building or, a barbecue or something, So yeah.
I was watching your YouTube channel, and there's some really good stuff on there. Stuff that's kind of mellow but still yet aggressive. Is that kind of what you guys are going for?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're brothers, and we all have kind of different musical tastes when it comes to what we get down with. I listen to a lot of Herb Alpert and swanky stuff like that. My brother here, he loves Stevie Ray Vaughan, old good bluesy stuff, and my other brother's Cannibal Corpse and real death metal. Yeah. Stuff like that, cattle decap, stuff like that. So
yeah.
I've always been really into surf music my whole life, so they've humored me enough years to where we actually made something out of it.
So there's another there's a band I want to say from the Netherlands called Beach Bomb, and he's this death metal guy. He's like way into, like, knows everything about black metal, and but he wanted to start a surf band, so it's black metal inspired surf music.
Oh man, we gotta check that out.
So the Cannibal Corpse thing, what do you take from Cannibal Corpse, cattle decapitation? What do you get from there that you bring to the band?
Pretty much just aggression on the kit. Pretty much just aggression on the kit, I can say. And I slipped some double bass work into our surf. So a lot of the metal influence comes through because I started playing music with Clip when I was 13, and I did punk rock for years and went from punk rock to death metal to back to jamming with my brothers.
Awesome. I love there's Devin from the Safaris, from the Tourmalines, also plays with his dad in Safaris. You guys, what is that bond like playing with each other? Is it that you kind of can read each other's minds a little bit?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's weird. I'm the father of twin girls, and watching them grow up, it's almost like that when you spend enough time with somebody. We've been playing together for 26 years and off and on, but it's like reading each other's minds. Yeah. I know where he's going, he knows where I'm going. If somebody does something wild, like unscripted, it falls right into place.
It's freaky sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's kind of spooky. Yeah.
Wow.
So you being into jazzy stuff, would you say there's a lot of improvisation?
You know what? No. For me personally, I like to have everything pretty much scripted. So our music is there's a lot of bands out there like Pollo Del Mar or the Mermen who just do the psychedelic freak out little ride, and that's cool. But truth be told, we like to party so much that I have to have a strict, forward in a verse and a chorus and back to the verse, and then boom, and so if I go a little too jazzy, it's a train wreck, so we stay away from that. Even though we can read each other's minds, we're all going on the same train wreck. So it's,
When you say you've been in the surf your whole life, what are some of the bands that you started listening to at a young age?
When I was really young, I remember 3-4 years old, I was really into TV theme songs. So back then, WKRP in Cincinnati, the Hawaii 5-0 reruns, MASH, things like that. Yeah. I would come running out of my bedroom and jump up onto the the fireplace mantle and start rocking out with a, you know, little tennis racket or something. So I've always been obsessed with just janky songs. And when I got about 10 or 11 years old, I found a box of old Ventures 8 tracks and a whole bunch of Ennio Morricone and Good, the Bad, and the Ugly type spaghetti Western stuff. And I just, it blew my mind. So I knew from then on that was it.
Awesome. Awesome. So you've been playing for 26 years together.
Yes.
What are some of the other things you've done before you got to do the Bloat Floaters?
Chain whipped.
Yeah. We had a surf band, me and this brother, we
2007.
well, it was 2005, but then we
Yeah.
kind of we broke it off in 2009. Yeah, so we did that for a while. We were called the Raging Aquaholics. That was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
there was a band called the Aquaholics, and they're from
Yeah.
Midwest. And yeah, so that we actually got a cease and desist letter. Well, an email, very politely though, very politely saying there may be. Well, I don't want to call it a cease and desist, but it was something saying, hey, we may want to do something, and we were, you know, we said, it's fine. We'll just put the Raging apostrophe in front of us, and our band fizzled out within a few months anyway, so it didn't matter.
Cool.
But yeah, they're still going strong. I just checked them out the other day, man. They're going good.
Where are they from?
I want to. I'm not sure. Chicago, I believe, something like that. But they're on Sharjah record. I can never say Sharjari Records or
Sharawaji.
Yes. I can't say that. My mouth doesn't work like. Yeah.
So one of the things I noticed about your music that was let me comment on the video. The video is really cool because what was it? It was Smoking Section, right?
Yeah.
Which is a really amazing tune. I think people should check out on your YouTube channel. But the video was kind of like out of the Reefer Madness.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. Yeah.
And the waves in the background. It was really cool the way you put it together. How did you guys come up with that idea?
We're actually marijuana growers by trade, so you know, it's just a way of life. And I was thinking, old 60s sounding, you know, have that brashy Dick Dale, ba bum bum ba bum, and I was stoned, and I just put a little video together. So you know, yeah, people smoking.
Dude, I cannot function like that. I don't know how people function like that.
Well, you know, we played a show last night with Surf Monster. Yeah,
nice.
Awesome cats. Yeah, amazing guys. And I'm watching the footage from it, and I was so loaded that I only played half a song, and we'd stop. And I'd be like, thank you. And my guys would be like, okay. But since we're on the same mindset, it was like, you know, it was clean, but yeah, I missed a couple of songs, you know, I ended them way early. And that's the part, you know, about smoking and functioning. So I got to watch that.
So what are you guys doing right now? Are you recording anything, writing anything? We're taking the summer to play.
Yeah, we're trying to hook up with the local San Francisco area, maybe start playing some shows in Oakland, which isn't too far away from us. It's, you know, 45 minutes if the traffic's good. We're completely open right now though, so we don't have anything on the schedule.
Okay.
We are recording just at our leisure, you know, whenever we have time, we pop in with a little home thing. And I'm not an engineer, none of us are sound techs or anything. We are literally hillbillies just plugging in old broken equipment and trying to figure it out, you know.
From the valley.
Yes, from the delta. Yeah.
You know what's cool is because California is really interesting with the valley neighborhoods that they have, like Carmel Valley, which was close to where I lived in California, was very rural, kind of like where you guys are.
Yeah.
Do you look at your music and kind of, some people like that live in the Southwest have like a desert vibe to their music, you know, like she-verb and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys take kind of your surroundings and kind of let that inspire your music?
I would say for me,
Absolutely.
I don't want to take this,
Yes.
but you know, this is, that's what it is. We have a very high murder rate in our city. It's probably one of the most dangerous cities in America. Every year it's voted that. We live in the outskirts of it, maybe 5 or 10 minutes away from the city. So we're okay. But yeah, no, we take the grime and the daily murder rate and the drug abuse and everything that totally influences our sound, you know.
the craziness, right?
Oh yeah, we feed on it.
Now there was a guy when I was living there in around 2000, 2001 that went around and killed his whole family. Was that in Stockton?
No, that was a few, what do you say, past Modesto? That was over in Fresno, wasn't it?
Was it in Fresno?
Yeah, that was in Fresno. That's
Yeah.
about an hour and a half away.
And we got the Peterson guy. That
Oh
was-
yeah, Lacey
Yeah.
Peterson. That happened about
Manteca.
25 minutes away from here. Yeah, we had Leonard
Wow.
Blake and Carl Zing, the serial killers. That was about an hour away. Yeah, we
That's
had a lot of
insane.
action. That's actually where we got the name for our band, Bloat Floaters.
Where did you get it from?
We live in the Delta area, and it's big fishing, a lot of fishing out there. And when I was a little boy, I was out there with my dad, and we smelled something really, really bad. And sure enough, a body came floating down the river. And I just asked my dad, I said, "Oh my God," I was like 6 years old. I said, "What is that?" And he said, "Oh, it's a damn bloat floater, son." And that always stuck with me, And yeah, I seen it. His eyes were bulged out. It was nasty, But yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so I thought, what a great name for a band,
And your dad was like not fazed by it.
No, my dad was a psycho, man. Yeah, he's a rocker. Yeah.
Oh, your dad played too?
Yeah, he played. He thought he could play, but yeah, he knew a few chords. Yeah.
Nice.
Actually,
Coming from a musical family is a good background.
Yeah, these guys. These are actually, it's a crazy story how we met, because I call them my brothers. They're blood brothers, but we are actually cousins, and we didn't know each other. And we met in the most rarest circumstances. It's amazing. We even bumped into each other, became friends, became best friends. 20 years later, I'm looking through their photo albums at their house, and I go, "Oh, that's funny. That looks like my Uncle Glenn and my Aunt Lenore." And they said, "Hey, that's funny, because that is my Aunt Lenore and my Uncle Glenn." And I said, "Wait a minute." And we put two and two together and found out, holy shit, their mom is my mom's cousin. And they've lived in Wisconsin. They've lived everywhere. I've lived over here, over there. And we just met up in Stockton, and small world, freaky small world.
Serendipitous.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. So what's coming up for you? Like tell me about what you do in your day job.
Well, I'm a caretaker for my mom, who has early onset dementia. That's pretty much what I do this day.
Yeah, I do powder coating at a plant. Painting all day, standing in a booth. About 115 degrees of fun.
I'm a pool builder by trade, swimming pools. So most of my life, I build swimming pools. Yeah, I help design them, but I'm mainly an excavator. So excavation, gunite, stuff like that. But all things swimming pool, that's my life. I love it. And we grow lots of marijuana. I mean, a lot of marijuana.
That now,
I mean, if I spun the camera around, I could, yeah.
I'd see all the lamps and everything.
Well, no, actually, we do outdoors. So we just harvested a whole crop of our early auto flowers are in now. So they're drying right now. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Been a little busy with that.
Smells wonderful.
Oh man, it smells like a skunk farted in here right now. I had to turn the fan off to so the noise, but it's pungent.
Is it because they're coming up now that it's like that?
Yeah. Well, we just harvested the auto flowers, so they only have a real small growing time. We normally do phenos, which grow a lot bigger, a lot better, yada yada. But we try to sneak in a grow of the auto flower before our pheno crop. So, just a little bumper crop, but we do it before the phenos. So it's like a reverse bumper crop. It's just, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah.
I was always fascinated by how farmers knew when and where and what to plant.
Oh, it's the almanac, the old Ben Franklin almanac to this day, 2022. It's weird, man. And then, with all the literature out there, Ed Rosenthal, and you have all the Canno Grow Bibles and stuff like that, especially with the internet now. Yeah. It's the information's out there, but yeah, it's crazy. Like the solstice and time to plant, time to harvest. It's directly,
it's
controlled by the Mother Nature.
Yeah, it's a science, right? So, all right. Is there anything you'd like to talk about before we go? Before we sign off that I might not have mentioned?
No, I think we've covered it. I just want to let anybody know that's watching that we are some pretty solid guys. We're just salt of the earth folks, and we won't I don't want to say never, but wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a plastic lei is not our thing. We really surf, you know, we get down and dirty. We shred, you know, every winter time we're up in the mountains, and summertime we're down the coast, you know. So we're definitely not the pretty boys. You know, the bowling shirts, you know, we tried that back in the 2000s, and you know, now we're just old men that are you know, sunburnt and still kicking them out.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I really enjoyed getting to know your music and getting to know you. I'm glad I reached out, and I'm glad you accepted. And
Oh, I'm so glad you did. No, we are so appreciative.
thank you.
Thank you for everything you do for the scene too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Thank you.
I get just as much out of it. You know, I just like talking about music. So anytime I get a chance, I do it.
Right on. Well, check in with us in a little bit, man, and see where we're at if you want. You know?
I will, man. Keep it
Right on.
All right, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one.